Welcome back, guys, to E7, where last episode we headed out to the next step of our adventure, breaking through Kylos Gorge to reach the village beyond it, meeting its eldress, Mishera, who expected our coming. Joining us to head to the shrine, we enter the Holy Precincts of Wind, and now explore our next dungeon.
To be honest, I could probably protect myself against the spikes if I use my special boots. Hello, red treasure chest. That was a good time for Dogi time then. I've been doing a good job of getting these guys rare items, haven't I? Ashen rock can be obtained. As we also get the wind pipe. Am I playing that in front of the things? What is windpipe? It's an event made from a very resonant stone, whistles in the wind. I think Adol's already had enough of stones that whistle. Wouldn't you think? Hey, what are you just hiding down there, snake boy? I don't care if I'm shooting you off camera, I'm just gonna get rid of you. Hey, what are you doing here? I think even given in the thin hide for the trading sequence, I've gone and got an absolute ton back. It's the ashen rocks I want. Not enough. Not enough. But loads of withered hardwood and prairie wood as well. Fisherman guy's gonna be very happy. Our haul was a good one. Essentially everything you needed for the windmill was local to the area as well. Seems like all my other quests are long-term gathering, but some of the quests I'm getting just aren't. It's fine by me. Slowly, we chew away at the HP. Yeah, this is why I always say I need like more pumping music in games. This music is sleepy, to say the least. Down it. I got my pipe. Where do you want me to place it? Oh no, Dogi's panicking. He's just flew away. Dogi, come back! And we never saw Dogi again. Hi, Dogi. When's that panic ever gonna wear out on him? He's really panicking. Oh, he's back. Poor Dogi. Seemed a bit stressful for him, that one. I take it that is confusion, even though it was listed as panic. Is there anything above me I need to be wary of? Ooh, that was slightly sickening. Okay, so we've got to redirect these into the pipes. We get 20 fin hide. And press switch, which will open that, which is above us. There's some chicle extract. And now let's face these into the pipes then. Is there something wrong with this one? Interesting. I can move that one back, but that one's not playing the musical instrument. That's not playing correctly. That one played a noise. That one made like something stuck in it noise. So what are we doing about that? And also, how do we get back to the entrance? The nice way. I'm just playing around with this a little bit. Is it because only one side can be blown through at once? Oh, there's just something wrong with this side. So we use our fast travel to get in and out of the area. That's not a problem. So if we got our fast travel, the best thing for us to do is just actually go back to the village and check if we can simp another weapon or two. And then fast travel right back in. I think that makes the most sense, doesn't it? If we're going to have to fast travel anyway. To get around a little bit faster. Alright, let's synth up. The Genna can still not be made. The Orkilo bow can. So what's wrong with Genna? 2 more monster scales. We seem to have pretty much enough of everything else. So I think I will make the Orkilo bow then. But I would like to make the other thing. Well, we can make some Marcasite bracelets at some point. Yeah, just the monster scales. All I'm missing now. So you've got that equipped. Your newest skill is Hydro Shot. Creates a water pillar that launches the enemy. And Step Shot wasn't learned either. So maybe I should put that weapon on at some point in time. We've got that door open so we can jump down. I need some monster scales. Alright, there we go. That's what we're missing. Oi, yeah, put it in there. Put it in. There's a bit of the pipe right here. Well, up was ever upwards. It's nice how the wind knew to somehow stop itself for certain tones. Here for the wood. Only here for the woods, but they keep attacking. Technically, I want more ash and rock, which would be jumping down from here, really. And now that we have that opened up, let's boost ourselves to wherever this takes us. Whee! It's boss time. What challenge awaits me next? Huh? Do you smell that? Smell what? The wind. It smells like something's rotting. Now you mention it. It is the presence of impurities in high concentration, if this sensation is to be believed. We have a rotting and impure giant bird. Ferocious Bird, Kava Kelos. Shaking its bum. I'm petrified. Seems you can get yourself out of that in time, but petrification is really bad. Who'd have guessed? You definitely don't want to be hit by those bumbles. It suddenly sped up very much, didn't it? It seems a little angry now, though. Seems to be nuking me with Hypno Rage sometimes. Fortunately, she's got the lowest defense. I guess it's time to switch person. That march is crazy, bird. Wah! I don't like this bird. Now what's it doing? Damn it, I walked right into that. Wow, this bird does damage. That's only half HP. How was I not out of range of that? I guess I've always got to dodge. Like if I stayed much on the ground, I tend to get hit. Wait, what? I'm out of the poison. What the hell is this crazy stuff? This boss is insane. And it seems even dodging all the time doesn't really help me. Oh, that's just not fair! It looks like I might actually die on this boss and have to come back again with, What the hell is this boss doing to me? You can always just have it shout at me and then all of a sudden do, like, endless amounts of damage. What the hell? And then just charge me down. More the fact that when... What the hell are these, man? Oh, what? No wonder you said warning. Oh, I couldn't rush you down because I didn't have SP to do abilities. Now you've got chiclets, and now you're just turning me to stone and... What the hell? Let's just hit everyone else for massive amounts of damage. That's fair. In fact, since she just killed everyone else, by the way. What the hell is this boss? Right, I'm out of HP, really. I'm glad I had those much consumables in the first place, in a sense. But now I'm being literally nuked. No! This is crazy! I've nearly got my extra gauge up again here. Let's say, where's Dogi? Here we go again. And now we gotta rush again. Even if I use all my abilities, I can't get you down. Alright, we got safety. Maybe I shouldn't have complained after the boss in the sewers. Maybe I should have said nothing. Stop using his petrify attack though for the time being. I should shut up. Damn you, Hunter! No! I'm panicked as well! Help! so close, but also dying. I'm just frozen most of the time from shockwaves and stuff. No, stop this! I'm killing Adol! He's all stoned. Why are you so hard to hit? Yes! Yes, I want to rush him! He stood still! Okay. Now that was crazy. What the hell is that smoky thing? Kava Kelos was originally a wondrous giant bird that chose to live only on the highest peaks. But now it seems to have been corrupted by the impurities in his body and has subsequently been overcome by the miasma. I surmise it was attracted to the vast amounts of dragon energy in the air. This is the miasma. We must purify this place for the safety of all. Okay, so a giant bird is exposed to miasma and starts totally flipping out. Nothing makes any sense anymore. Tell me about it. It would be most fortunate if the wind dragon could provide us with some aid or advice. The altar is below here. Shall we? I've got to check something now before I continue onwards. Did the curative items cure everyone? Or just one person? I mean, I probably should use the dragon energy drop or so as well. But we still got all our revives. So we could have kept going based on that. And a few of our heals, but we lost our party heals here for all that trouble. The one problem with that boss is it just didn't stand still. Let's go to our shrine. And status effects. Status effects kill. We made it in the end to the wind altar. Let's go get our dragony divine wisdom, eh?
All right.
So this is the altar of Kylos. Yes, it is dedicated to one of the 5 pillars of Altago, Mu'anti, the wind dragon. The 5 dragons sustain the world. We have revered the dragons since time immemorial and follow their teachings in order to maintain the order of Altago. However, faith in the dragons is weak throughout Altago today unless the dragon's presence follows suit. So no faith, no dragon. Bummer. Hello, how is it? You feel anything? In the valley betwixt the moon and sea lay ancient Altago. When man forgetteth his heart, ancient Altago doth tremble. The wind conceiveth impurity, the flame doth lose its radiance. O destined warrior, to thee I shall giveth my seal. Ere Altago meeteth doom. Thou shouldst visit my brethren.
we got the wind seal. Will that convey another power to us? With the wind seal residing in Adol, attacks will charge up twice as fast. Along with an increased charge rate, the amount of SP gained per hit will also increase. Man, the 5 dragons. They seem to really have taken a shine to you, Adol. The wind dragon has acknowledged you, Adol Kristin. The power you received is his divine protection. It will support you in your journey. One by one, the dragons grant Adol their power. I guess he really is a chosen one. But what are they saying when they talk to him? All that stuff about chaos and impurities and whatnot. It's also ominous. It is indeed. Mishera, do you know something? I do. I finally understand after hearing the words of the Wind Dragon. Let us return to the village. There is something I must tell you. It is in regards to the unexplained calamities that have been occurring throughout Altago, as well as the strange phenomena of late. There have been an increasing number of strange occurrences across Altago these past several years. Crop failures, titano attacks, and abnormal weather to name a few. Yeah, so I've heard. No one knows why they're happening, and none of these so-called anomalies seem to be related. It's all just a series of unfortunate events that are becoming more frequent and getting worse by the day. Every place we've been so far has been full of rumours and ill tidings. But what do you mean no one knows why they're happening? I believe the root of these anomalies lies nearly 200 years ago. In Altago there exist the 5 great dragons and the 5 tribes. Each of the 5 tribes revered one of the dragons and shouldered its corresponding role. The Earth tribe of Shinoa was to protect the harvest. The Flame tribe of Sagram was to honour the vitality of the people. The Wind tribe of Kylos was to cycle life and energy. The Sea tribe of Adona was to ensure prosperity and fulfillment. And lastly, the Moon tribe of Iska was to keep everything in balance. The balance of Altago was preserved by each tribe respecting its sacred duties as well as those of the other tribes. However, roughly 200 years ago, 2 of the 5 tribes disappeared. 2 tribes? That would have to be the Sea tribe Adona and the Moon tribe Iska. Wait, Iska? As in... Iskan fever. That can't be a coincidence. Was the illness named after the lost tribe? The source of its name has been lost to time, but it does seem likely. At any rate, as a result of 2 entire tribes being removed from the equation, the balance of Altago has crumbled, slowly, over these past 200 years, and faith in the 5 dragons has gone with it. I believe that perhaps the numerous anomalies are the manifestations of this fundamental imbalance. Sounds complicated. Adol, what do you think about all this? Honestly, it sounds like a problem for the people of Altago to deal with, not you and me. Like, when do we not meddle? This is, as you say, all a problem for the 5 tribes that inhabit this land. It should be of no concern to you directly. However, Adol, you have heard the voices of 4 of the 5 dragons and received their powers. It therefore stands to reason the best course of action from here would be for you to visit the last dragon. The last dragon? Well, Adol already got the powers of the moon, earth, flame, and wind, so... Only the sea dragons left. But the sea tribe disappeared like the moon tribe, right? So where are we supposed to go to find the sea dragon's altar? I'd hope perhaps you knew. The tribe of Iska is indeed said to have disappeared from Altago. However, the tribe of Adona still exists, albeit in a vastly different form. Their current location is Altago City. And the current elder of Adona is His Majesty, the sovereign of Altago, King Kaimal himself. What? So that's why the royal family's name is Adonis. If the oral traditions still survive in the royal lineage, then His Majesty may know the location of the sea altar. Adol Kristin, I believe your course is clear. You must consult with King Kaimal. Adol agreed and said that he would visit the king to speak with him directly. Yeah. That does seem like the obvious choice. Right back where we started. Guess it's time to head back to the city. And time for me to head back to the palace. I have a good idea what the situation is in Altago now. And honestly, I'm dying to hear what Father has to say about all this. Mishera, I want to thank you for everything. You've been an enormous help. I have only done my part. As the eldest of Kylos, I am a part of this story by default. Adol Kristin, if you truly are he who have been chosen, then I am certain we will meet again. Until that day, I bid you farewell and good luck. Elder of Adona is King Kaimo, the sovereign of Altago. I doubt anyone but His Majesty knows the lore and legendary of the Sea Dragon. You may also know how the people of Adona came to live in Altago City. I believe it would be best to consult His Majesty directly on this matter. You don't want to come with? Oh, look who's back in the party. Since the Eldress has returned, I'm preparing her some herbal tea. A young lady I once met at the foot of the gorge taught me how to make it. It's both delicious and nutritious. Don't tell me. Tia. The windmill on the large platform just beside the Eldress' residence has the names of everyone in the village on it. When a child is born, we carve his or her name on our prime windmill and beg the great wind dragon for protection. That's a cool thing. The Eldress wind site allows us to deal with many anomalies before they become issues, but lately it's been a bit off. She says there's nothing she can do to rejuvenate its potency, as the problem is rooted in the chaos in Altago. I know where I'm headed. There was a big commotion earlier when we saw a Titano flying over the Holy Precincts of Wind. I'd never seen a Titano before. It was beautiful, but seeing one so close was kind of scary. It beat the crap out of me, kid. When I was out in the gorge the other day, I lost a pair of earrings my daughter gave me as a present. And with all the monsters out there, I don't think there's any hope of finding them now. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, he's got a name, so he's got a quest, right? Wait, you guys seem strong. Armed vagabonds are the best at finding lost trinkets, right? Would you be willing to search the gorge for my daughter's earrings? Pretty please. I don't remember the exact spot, but I do remember admiring them right before a monster attack in the northwest reaches. Please let me know if you find them. I beg of you. Oh dear, oh dear. Daughter's missing gift was added to your journal, quest 12. There are lots of wild plants you can eat around here. I used to go gather them a lot with Daddy. But now the gorge is full of scary monsters, so I can't leave the village anymore. I hate those monsters. Quest obtained. The goats aren't producing as much milk as before. They don't seem to be sick or anything, though. Monsters getting violent, Titano's buzzing the village, an earthquake, and now this? What the hell is going on? The old man's gone. We use the windmills to fresh and mill our grain. But today, not much threshing or milling going on with such a pathetic breeze. It'll take all day. Thanks to you, the repairs are going smoothly. Since you helped me, but I give you some useful advice of my own, okay? Ice and feathers are needed to make certain weapons and tools. For example, bows and gauntlets, and the better the quality of the materials, the better the finished product will be. Everyone in the village knows that, and I'm sure it wouldn't hurt for you to keep it in mind too. I do wonder if I should go back to, There was that one chest with a healing item, I'm pretty sure. Near the dungeon entrance. The winds are weak today, but some days they're a howling gale. They've been completely unpredictable lately. You can't control the wind, of course, but that's just the problem. No control means no ability to predict. Indeed, it does not. I felt like I just rolled off that bridge then. We're harvesting so little grain compared to last year. Grain is a staple of our diet, so a shortage is a very serious problem when you start stockpiling what we have. Sudden gusts of wind are becoming particularly frequent lately, so my mother told me to avoid the edges. I wish I could run around like any normal kid would. Looking for anything in particular? Well, I'm looking to see if I can synthesize Dogi's weapon, but I don't think I can still. We need those monster scales. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have come up with anything new for me to buy since I was in there. But what I'm after is heals, please. So Sabrina Incense is 3,000. I'm going to buy one of those. 2 Marula Incense. Just to top up a little bit of our healing. We've got 40k in cash. Eldress Mishera also uses arts that can heal injuries and illnesses. However, she said that none of her arts can cure Iscan fever. What a horrifying disease. Pretty much. I guess we gotta head out there and find that thing. The wind blowing over the village has grown rather ominous. It's a tepid wind and I sense malice in it. Please exercise extra caution. Speaking of the gear I've got on currently. Sword dance, I need to use more of that. Need to use more Hydro shots, that's on Y, they're both on Y. And we just need to get you a new ability. In addition to large caves, there's also a small one-room cabin in the gorge with an odd symbol on the wall. It's been there as long as anyone can recall, but no one seems to know what the symbol means or how it got there. Well, monsters came to the village and ruined a field of crops just a short while ago. The monsters are behaving so strangely. This kind of thing was almost unheard of up until just a few years ago. I didn't even see that. Oh no, I did come in this room. Maybe I am observant. I'm just then also forgetful that I observed it. Well, what a horrible monster that was. We can all agree there. But that bird Titano was dead. So let's move on to this subquest. So it's in the northwest reaches. Essentially all we can do is head backwards though. Oh, charge attack restores 2 whole things now? Wow, we can use a lot of abilities with that. And it seems Sword Dance is pretty powerful. Okay, we can spam abilities way more than we could before now. Did I get hit then? No, I didn't. Sounded like I did though. Wow. Quite a bit of spamming now. Did the weird name person have a quest on that? Well, one of them was, yeah, we got one, and the other one didn't have anything because we'd already done this quest. And I guess I shouldn't assume that we can't get extra quests from people. To be fair. Ow. Have you in your guard, mister? Lots of monster ones and stuff, but they're not really what we're after. So where is this goodie, and will it appear on the map, obviously? Hello? There's something small stuck between the footboard to the bridge. We got dull earrings. It's a pair of dull earrings made of metal. Could these be the lost earrings? Wait, you make that sound like there's another thing to check. Am I supposed to keep searching? I do wonder now. I guess we could go back and find out. That'd be one way. But when it says, could this be it? That just hastens me in thinking it's not it. Sword Dance was learned very fast, wasn't it? Now I have cool big things. I guess I should just head back, really, then. Trying to douse them with endless water. Alright, let's fast travel back. Maybe it's it, maybe it's not. I guess he'll confirm for me, right? Now, first of all, I'm going to go to the Holy Precincts of Winds and pick up that treasure chest. Because it was just down and to the left, if I'm right. And that missed! They have iframes when they were getting up. Seems it. I say it's just down to the left, but that's still a lot of travelling. Hydro shot seems to be decent. Also seems to miss a fair bit. love this faster charge. We'll learn these abilities in no time. Right, Sabrina Incense. So that was the more costly version, so it was definitely good to go back and get that. After using so much. Interesting, is that where Altago is on the map? Oh, okay, it is. Don't know why, but I thought Shanoa was over there. We've got the things we need for Dogi to get his done now. Ah, oh dear, oh dear. Did you find the earrings? Ask about the earrings you dropped. Lost a pair of earrings when I was out in the gorge the other day. My daughter made them herself and gave them me as a birthday present. Oh dear, where could they be? I think I must have dropped them in the northwestern part of the gorge. Please let me know if you find them. So he's not telling me about the type they are. Oh my, are those the earrings that I dropped? Let me see them, please. I need to know. Which earrings will you show him? There is multiple kinds. Actually, should I just give him it and find out? You'd say no if it wasn't his, right? You showed him the dull earrings. These aren't the ones. Oh dear, oh dear. The ones my daughter gave me were much cuter. Oh, where could I have dropped them? Oh dear, oh dear. Great. Well, let's go search everywhere. Some searching we're gonna have to do now. Oh, we don't even have a warp at the start of Kylos Gorge? Well, that's a thing. And it's just like a point on the floor where it is as well. I didn't even check about Dogi's weapon. The failure that I am. Let's hide your shot, Lynn. You don't need to kill anything here, but... Ow. But I feel like they deserve it after that. So is it going to be bridges or choke points? Is what I'm wondering. Well, that was an annoying time to do that, sir. Experience still, and I'm not far from level 29. Come on, everyone, nuke him. That's a lot of damage. Maybe pulled out a hole like this. Oh look, there is something sparkling on the ground. We got cute earrings. This pair of cute earrings adorned with white feathers. Could these be the lost earrings? Well, that's what the light signified. And that's level 29 for Adol. Sorry. That was your fate. You'd never survive that kind of nuking.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's walk back and see if the... She did say the rings were much cuter. So, is this cute enough? It feels weird that mostly the quests I can do are the later numbered quests and I can't do like the earlier ones. Are these earrings cute enough, sir? I'll show you the cute ones. Yes, these are the ones, I'm absolutely certain. This radiance, this cuteness, I'm sure of it. These are the earrings my daughter gave me. I almost given them up as lost for good. Thank you so much. Please take this as a token of my eternal gratitude. Oh dear, oh dear. As we get the vitality belt too. Now it does make me wonder if there was more earrings I could find. I'll be sure to never misplace these again. Now back into my threadbare pocket you go, little earrings. He's losing them again, isn't he? Not a missing gift is found. The monsters in the gorge have been much more savagely than ever before. They even try to enter the village. I pray for the continued safety of our humble village, for my daughter, and for everyone else who lives herein. I bet you do. Well, another quest complete. So what does that actually leave on our quest log at this point? When you think about it. So yellow is complete. So we're still going to get more water, more flower seeds, more jewels. Deliver more ores and parts to the guy at the bar. No pole resilient soul. Get that guy wood. Who needs the herbs? Someone Instagram. That's the one I'm most likely to forget about, to be honest. Still don't have monster scales? Guess I've not been finding the right things. Or getting the loot. Tis a problem, isn't it? Right then, well let's go to Sigram and hand in that quest there, or do some hand-ins at that quest. What's going on here? The Sand Eater has already grown to a point where there's simply nothing we can do about it. We basically just learned to deal with it and are focusing our energies into keeping other Titanos away. They've given up on that thing, have they? With the long Makatsu overloaded lately, a lot of reckless merchants have been trying to cross the desert on foot. We can't protect everyone who wanders the waste. The only way to make our travel safer is to kill the monsters. The number of Titano sightings is on the rise. If we don't take the offensive against these creatures, we're practically asking for a calamity to befall us. Ah, shoot. Sorry, I'm a bit busy at the moment. What's with all these people? Did something happen? No, I've called a meeting. I've gathered together the best of the best among us to discuss possible countermeasures against the Titanos. After I checked to the Flame Shrine, I started thinking, and I realized that no change will come to the ground if we do not act, unless I have chosen to act. So we're partially responsible for getting you fired up. Awesome! Titanos are one of the biggest threats to life in Sagram, so this is really good news. I just wish we could help. No, you have your own tasks to demand your attention. Focus your energies there. I will handle Sagram. Keep me abreast of the situation. When next we meet, I'll make sure we have only good news to report. From our hunts, we believe that there must be a path the Titanos follow from their inland nest to this village. If we find that path, we may be able to reduce or eliminate the damage Sagram incurs from Titano attacks. Thinking ahead. Just came back from praying at the temple, and Krishi was there. I wasn't expecting to see her around about like that. Right, I think it's the item shop I have to go to for this quest. It's her. Anything good? Yes, Sarah Stewart. Oh, did you bring me some of the herbs I need? A Nadley flower. These are Nadley flowers. Man, these are hard to find. Thank you so much. They'll be a huge help. I'll give you 5,000 gold for them. It's a large sum, but they're well worth it. What'd you say? Give. Thank you. Here, I'll take those, and you can have this. Thanks to you, I think I have enough ingredients to create the medicine. I'm so glad I asked you to do this. You know, you deserve more than just pocket change for all your hard work. I'd like to give you this as well. We've got a flash ring too. It's quest completion time, isn't it? Now to mix all these ingredients together and create the ultimate medicine, bolding men will flock to... sure as windy today. When the breeze whistles through here, it almost sounds like my voice. Yes, sure. Anyway, thanks for your help. I'll be sure to come to you first if I ever need anything else. I need free sample. Quest 10 is complete. I heard the price for the core ingredients used in Iscan fever medicine spiked again. What's more, the ingredients can only be found among Altago Sea, so we're pretty much out of luck here. Thanks to you, I think I have enough ingredients to create my special medicine of specialness. Many thanks! This might interest you. I picked up a few new medicine recipes from a lovely herb expert I know. She said she can make recovery items to heal your entire party with some water, some herbs, and monster fluid. And if you substitute fully ripened fruit in place of herbs, you can make a medicine that revives the fallen. The possibilities are endless in medicine making. I need to learn more and try making some of those myself. I know you don't have different gear for me to buy at this point. In fact, you've got worse gear, apart from I'm pretty sure the simps are at the same level as what we can do. Did you 9k cash as well? Alright, there must be someone else in town with a name. More Tainos have been spotted in the last few months than ever before. They used to wander onto our routes maybe once a week, but now it's every single day. I'm used to sleep over it. Mustafa's doing really well as the elder these days. He inherited his father's leadership skills, no doubt. Sandstorms are getting more frequent too, and they're ruining all of our crops. My hard work in the fields doesn't amount to anything if there's no food there come harvest time. Fields? Desert? Does not compute. Hey, even the Longma cart gets attacked by monsters sometimes. The Longma cart used to be a safe mode of transportation, but it seems those days are over. Times are tough. Ow, he says, hitting his hand. We've searched the desert several times before, but we could never make it deeper inland. This time, though, Mustafa seems more confident. Perhaps at long last, this raid will uncover the Titano's nest. Maybe. Is there really only one named person in this town? We're going to really lackluster harvest this year. That's me. The weather's been totally unpredictable lately, though, and there are sandstorms all the time, so it's not surprising. It's meat, lady. Watching Mustafa in combat is like observing fine art, born of the same canvas as rise in its heyday. Father and son are more alike than not, even in as much as both embody the very essence of obstinacy. Chrissy cares about the people around her too much. She can't stop thanking everyone for every little thing. I hate being thanked, says pessimistic woman. I've been feeling rather uneasy lately. After hearing all these rumors, I just can't shake this feeling that something bad's about to happen. There really was only one quest here, was there? Titans have been showing up near the village quite often lately. Mustafa and the warriors really have their hands full. There was only Sarah Stewart. Hey, Krushi. Krushi's not in it. She's in the church. Mustafa, this isn't what... Oh, hello. Phew, for a second there I thought Mustafa finally found me out. Well, we're pretty surprised to see you here too, I'd say. What are you doing so far from your room? I was praying to the flame dragon here. It's said that the sacred fire here was originally brought from the flame shrine and has burned ever since. Mustafa and his men went out on a mission, so I thought I could slip out and pray here for a bit. I see. But are you okay being here? You shouldn't be moving around too much in your condition. It's fine. I won't strain anything doing this much. Besides, if I don't exercise, I'll get even weaker. Oh, but please keep this a secret from Mustafa. It'll only worry him to know that I've been getting out of bed like this. I bet. He said that the power of the flame dragon dwells in this fire. Maybe that's why it's so soothing just to look at it. Whatever worries and pains I'm holding in my heart, it melts them all away. Guess that's why I love this place. Krushi will often visit the temple behind Mustafa's back to pay her respects. She cares more for her family in the village than for herself. She's truly a selfless young woman. Doesn't seem like I'm finding a new side quest here, but we did complete one. So it's definitely not a loss. That's fine. Alright, let's go to Shinoa Village. So we have that guy's wood to give him. The Taino and the ancient tree is gone now, but the forest is still all weird and messed up. When will I be able to play outside without being all scared? I don't know. It's been a while since the Longma cart came to the village. We rarely get visitors to begin with. Maybe I should buy something for myself today. I don't actually have to speak to these people because they've not got names. It's been a long time since we last celebrated a good hunt, and I found myself missing those gladsome festivities. Departing at a time like this might seem foolish, but it feels like we could use one now more than ever. Oh, ooh, this fruit tastes hideous, says the candid lady. Last hunt was a disaster. Everyone in the village depends on the hunt, so we need the hunters to be successful. I guess we should touch base with Elk again. Take a look. I come bearing foreign goods from outside Altago. You have to see it to believe it. What, you don't need any of those? You've seen them all before? Well then, how about this? It's a premium robe, woven from the down of an avian monster. Good stuff. Hey, where's Elk? He used to always set up some kind of elaborate trap for me on the road up to the village, but this time nothing. Did he go out somewhere? I'm actually kind of disappointed. I always look forward to his shenanigans. Oh, these trade products don't seem to agree with my skin. Don't you have anything else? It's a longmat, a dragon horse. It's so cute. I'm gonna pet it when the owner guy isn't looking. Dragon horse. Seems turns out it's pretty useful as a lookout during hunts because he knows his way around the forest so well. I guess sneaking out into the forest all this time has its advantages. Maybe it does. Alright, we'll go for that guy over there in a second. We'll just keep getting murkier. If this keeps up, we won't be catching anything we can even eat. Are the fish going totally nuts because the water's gone so dirty? Well, that's not a good sign. Random squirrel. Hey, how's it going? I have wood. Did you bring me some wood? Great, great. Withered hardwood. This stuff's as hard as metal. Probably worked real well for small fish. Why, even I might have a tough time breaking it. How's 5,000 gold sound? Deal? You're good to me. Man, what a suck. Thank you so much. Here, take this for your troubles. It's 5,000 gold. Thanks to you, I think I'll be able to make and break an inordinately large number of fishing poles. I feel bad giving you any money after you've helped me so much. Yeah, I want you to take this too. So we got the shimmer brooch too. It looks like this is our finish all our quest time. Really is. I caught this instead of fish the other day. It seems pretty unique, so right, maybe you'll have some use for it. Alright, time for some fishing. I won't let anyone tell me you'll let it suck ever again. Now, how do I use this? No pole, resilient soul, it's completed. Thanks to you, I can break fishing rods all day and all night. Still have plenty left to fish with. You know what? I'm feeling chatty, so that's why I give you some friendly advice. When you're making a weapon like a dual edge or a bow, you'll always find yourself in need of a certain material. Can you guess what it is? That's right, wood. Only stone can rival it as a basic stable material. Having different kinds of wood makes you a forestry master, and he who controls the wood supply controls sturdiness. Still smoking food in that shack. Oh, we need to find elk, don't we? Last hunt was awful. As a hunter, I really feel a blow to my pride every time I think about it. We took elk with us on our last hunt. He took down a particularly violent monster with little effort. He shows much promise and may even surpass the rest of us, which would be most embarrassing. We must train harder. The monsters really are getting more ferocious every day. We must remain vigilant. We can't afford to have our ranks thinned any further. It's not like talking to NPCs takes too long, does it? I hear the entire country is suffering from Iscan fever. Olizandri. We haven't had any cases yet in Shino, and I hope we never do. I hope so too. Conditions in the forest seem particularly strange lately, and I mean that in a bad way. You guys need to be on your guard at all times out there. Elk! Oh, hey guys! Hey, welcome back to Shinoa! Hey Elk, you seem peppy today, but then you're always peppy. Still getting yelled at by your grandma. No way, I stopped pulling pranks and stuff. I'm a bigger man than that now. Oh, but Adol, did you notice anything weird on your way here? No, I teleported. I mean, if you didn't, that's fine too, but I'm betting you did, right? The forest has been crazy lately. I'm sure you guys will be okay out there, but just in case you totally missed it, I figured I should warn you. Be careful. Wait, what? I see, so that's what it is. The only places that have experienced no anomalies are the forest to the east and the spring by the ancient tree. I haven't looked to see just how murky the waters become out in the forest, and frankly, I'd rather not know. Yeah, I saw the streams in the south forest, and they were all murky. Even the monsters won't go near them. I just feel kind of easy, you know. Uh-oh. It's the doghouse. Do I take a look? Okay. Might mean further out in the forest then. But nothing here seems too hard. Yeah, nothing seems to have changed too much, does it? Yet. No extra beastie there. Looks fine for the time being, but it might not be soon. So we gotta go back home, haven't we? Because there's quests to give in. Back at town too. So off we go. Such is the way of our super duper warps. Getting places we need to be in no time at all. As the patrol levels went back to normal, the city seems to have calmed a bit. Nevertheless, the Dragon Knights failed in their most basic duty. Regaining the trust of the people will take time. Yes, it will. The other merchants claim there are, what would they call them, anomalies occurring all around Altago. Well, as long as the city is doing well financially, we'll continue to offer the best deals in town. Come see. Alright, I have Titano stuff. I see you've got some rare minerals on you. Mind if I take a gander? You showed him an ashen rock. Ash, not where this came from. For I tell you, it comes from the Kylos Gorge. As per my usual segue, I will now tell you all about the Kylosians who reside in the highlands. The people of Kylos live in the highlands that overlook the entire Altago Principality. Because their village is located in a rugged gorge region, even along Makar, there's some difficulty going there. This is why they have precious little trade with Altago City. The windmills located throughout the village are used to draw up water, fresh grains, and of course mill. It is also said the entire elder family line of Kylos is very wise and can make use of amazing mystical arts. Perhaps the peace Kylos enjoys despite its proximity to powerful monsters is the result of these arcane powers. Well, that's about all I know about the tribes of Altago. I must say, your various materials were most intriguing. I'm grateful for your sociable nature. This was given to me by one of the tribes. Try to guess which one. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It is quite valuable, but I have no use for it. And as I lack sentiment, you will surely enjoy it more than I. So we get a scroll of mastery. Bear in mind, though, that what I know is only a small piece of a larger puzzle. There is still much to learn. It is said that there were originally 2 more tribes in Altago. Basic addiction dictates that this makes 5, and they were simply known as the 5 tribes of Altago. This matter is still being researched, nothing is certain, but perhaps you might wish to know more on the subject. And I have no discernible segue for it, however, I suppose I'll wait for you to ask before I prattle on. Quest 5 is complete. I see you've got some rare minerals. Do I? I showed him a Titano spine. It's not a mineral. Well, technically it's bone. It's not a Titano spine. I see. So this is what it looks like. It's a valuable mineral indeed. I believe this calls for a segue into a long discussion on the ecology of Titanos. It is rather rare for humans to ever see a Titano in person, or at least it used to be. This is because Titanos tend to live far inland and rarely leave their nesting areas. Sometimes they migrate in search of food, but because they live so far from human settlements, we know little else. However, there have been several cases of Titanos attacking villages all throughout Altago in recent years. I don't know why this is happening, but there have already been casualties, so the problem is quite serious. I'd be curious to research this in more depth and see if I might be able to determine the cause of this behaviour. I just noticed that one of those bottles on that table is as big as a human. Well, that's it then. My curiosity as a scholar knows no satiety though, so please do come sometime. There's always more to know. And I did get some more rare minerals, because we got Titano fluid as well. Titano fluid? What kind of life do they live to produce such a liquid? This disgustingly viscous fluid shall make a fine segue into a short diatribe on the many mysteries of the Titanos. There have been several cases of Titanos attacking villages all throughout Altago in recent years. It was once rare for humans ever to see a Titano in person, but clearly that's all changing now. While there are many mysteries surrounding the Titanos, there is a saying in every village: the Titanos know Altago. Meaning, they know everything that has happened and everything that ever will happen in Altago. They do say Titanos often appear before a great drought, so maybe it's true. Perhaps the anomalies in recent years are related in some fashion. That's the extent of my knowledge on the subject of Titanos. Titanos are indeed shrouded in mystery. I wish I could look upon myself. Well, look upon one myself someday. Don't wish that. Might just attack the town next. In any case, thank you very much for showing me these fascinating specimens. This is something I found during my research on Titanos. It is certainly valuable, but as thanks for all you showed me, I feel that you should have it. As we get a blue jewel. Isn't that rare items? Should you wish to hear my lectures again, feel free to speak to me any time. I'm always thrilled to prattle. Quest 6 is done. So we can ask him about the tribes and more. But I'm actually getting all these complete. So the flower seeds, the waters, and the jewel collection. Waters are here. If we have enough to give him. I need more fragrant water. How many do I have? I know where to get it. So that's not a problem. I have 6. I guess I should go do that then. There have been a lot of observers being sent to Old Town from the palace. But these observers are all noblemen and they look like they're sizing things up.